That's fatty boom boom.
No, 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 no.
One thing I would never understand, bro.
What it do, YouTube? It's your boy Bang, and I'm back with a reaction video. On today's video, at this hour, we're gonna be covering the number of out of shape police officers. Now, this has caught my attention because as I'm driving along in the city looking at traffic officers, majority of them banumkhaba, stating that they have a belly like so big, and you wonder how will this person be able to chase a criminal, maybe a foot pursuit? How will they actually handle that type of situation? Now, we've all seen it, we've all noticed that. I'm not the only one. I'm not trying to body shame anyone in this video. I'm just highlighting the fact that most of our police officers, they are out of shape. Looking at the women, you can see there's no potential if a foot pursuit or anything comes along in that matter where they are out of shape. I don't know how the training goes. I don't know how they pick out these police officers. Most of the women have these large curves. I'm talking about the booty is so big, it's popping out at you, right? And you wonder, how did this person pass, or how did they get through the fitness training? Because there are fitness regulations. Obviously, when it comes to induction, they should go through physical tests, but most of the officers are out of shape. So in this video, let's just watch and let's hear what other people think and what this situation says to the state of health of our officers in the streets, the people who are sworn to protect us.
Is seeing an overweight officer, bro. How the fuck are you a police officer and you're fat as shit, bro? You're obese. If you think hard about it, that shit is low-key an oxymoron. How are you a public defender for the law, but you can't even take care of yourself, bro? Does that shit make sense to you? How am I gonna rely on you and you can't even run a mile? How am I supposed to rely on you and you can't even do 10 push-ups, nigga? If I call you up, because I got niggas jumping me, they rob me for all my belongings, you gotta chase them, you can't. You gotta chase them in your police car, you can't. You can't drive that shit in people's backyards. You can't chase niggas up steps. You can't do anything, bro. If you are obese, you should not be able to become a police officer, bro. You shouldn't. You can't. It shouldn't be a possibility, bro. It really shouldn't. And the amount of fat-ass officers I've seen walking around in the city, walking around in my city, it's unbelievable, bro. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't understand how whoever hires these niggas, I don't know how they can look at them and be like, all right, bro, you're on duty, you're hired. Go protect the people. Go do your job. These niggas aren't fit for anything. They can't do anything. We gotta make some changes.
God have mercy upon us.
Not a single person in this image has a flat stomach. Look at them, like, look at all of them. Look at the state. Like, there's no way. It's the same body type. Like, it's the same body type. Like, God. Some of them can't even walk properly. So imagine in a situation where they have to protect you, which bro made like a very compelling argument when he said, like, how are you gonna be able, if I call you and you're a public defender, how are you gonna be able to actually come and say, I wanna like chase after the criminals if I get robbed or if I get jacked? How are you gonna be inactive in a You can't even walk. Some of them can't even walk. Like, this video highlights the level of out of, like, and this is not me body shaming. This is bad. I think they're having a parade in this one, but like, no, bruh. Like, look at her. Like, What does she do? Like, even if they say she works in the office, like how many police officers need to be in the office? So there's no excuse. Like she can't even walk properly. She can't even walk properly. Wearing these tight pants, like it's something else. It's something scary. It's something that should be looked into because these are public defenders, guys. These are people who should respond and who should be physically able to take on whatever. But they can't even walk. They can't even walk properly because of their body.
Ke ipotsa gore a mme ko training ya mapodisi hala ba etsa go traina ba newa dipilisi tse di ba nontshang ao bathong ba modimo abe.
What bro is saying is that, he's wondering if during the induction or the intake of new police officers, are they given pills for them to gain weight? Because that's how bad the situation. It looks like they are making it. They are actually busy cooking it up. They are actually cooking it up where, you have to be in a specific frame, body type, so body wise to actually be a police officer. Because I would ask the same question. So bro has a right to even ask the same question. Like, are you, what's going on? What's going on?
They will never fight crime because maphodisa a nonne ke a makaka a feta le batho ba o bereka. A ka se kitimiše le lepitši la lepitši la utswa dinamune ka gore ke ndeke ko mokaka.
Which is true.
They will
The South African police service is trending, and this time it's not about arrests or new operations, but about tattoos and obesity. South Africans are calling out what they see as misplaced priorities in the police service. Recruitment.
Look at the bellies, bro. Look at the bellies. Like, oh, come on, Joe. 10 hard. And you realize that, there's a reason why some people don't even fear the police. Like, who are these guys gonna fight? Like, the only thing they're good at is standing there, maybe push you around a bit, slap you around. But besides that, actively so, they're useless. Like, look at the bellies, and each and every one of them, look. It's like they were given a pill value to gain weight.
Rules strictly prohibit visible tattoos, arguing they compromise professionalism. But critics say tattoos don't stop an officer from chasing down a suspect or responding to a crisis. Obesity does. Fitness, they argue, is not just about appearances. It's a matter of life and death. Officers are expected to chase fleeing criminals, carry heavy equipment, and respond quickly during emergencies. In a
The level of out of shape in this image alone, plus the bulletproof, which weigh an extra 4 kilograms, maybe 3 kilograms. And they have to run with that. Now they're carrying the big bellies, the thighs, and all that. Guys, like I said, I'm not body shaming anyone. And at this point, I'm just calling out the obvious. If you can't see it and you say I'm body shaming, then you need to lose weight too, because hey, it's a problem.
country battling one of the world's highest.
And I don't care about the tattoos. Like, tattoos are tattoos, and most of them are often people who have tattoos or officers who have tattoos. They've been in there, and most of them in the beginning phase, they're usually wearing long sleeve shirts and jerseys to cover them up. But tattoos don't even prevent, like they said, tattoos don't prevent a police officer from doing their job, but obesity does. Like, how are you gonna catch a criminal?
Violent crime rates, with over 27,000 murders recorded in 2023 to 24, and car hijackings and armed robberies on the rise.
Look at this guy's back. Look at this guy's back. Like, come on.
Physical readiness of law enforcement is
Yo,
critical.
yo.
SAPS does have fitness tests, but critics point out that they are not enforced regularly. New recruits face strict assessments, yet many serving officers would fail those same tests today. Promotions and job security are rarely tied to physical capability, creating a culture where some officers let fitness slide without consequence. And with ongoing corruption allegations.
Come on. Come on. How? I know this is someone's dad, but come on. Look, like even behind him, you can see them car right there. There's him right there. There's another one over there, like them cover. It's out of control.
including claims that some pay their way into training. Fitness standards are said to be overlooked entirely in certain cases. This issue is not limited to the police alone. The South African National Defence Force, including soldiers
Ow. None of them are helping there are fit offices, but those are like they are like unicorns. They are like unicorns. You see them barely.
and the Navy, has also faced criticism
The South African Defense Force, they are worse. I should make a video like highlighting them because they are worse. There's nothing about them. Like, imagine if Japan or Russia or something tries to invade South Africa. We are doomed. We are doomed because the police officers are just gonna hand us their guns and say, "Hi, boy, now y'all take care of business. We are out," because there's nothing they could do. Like, what will they do? What will they do? And who's calling them out? So I would believe that some of them are paying their way into actual these jobs because everything is for sale in South Africa. One thing I know about South Africa, guys, is that majority of it, like everything is for sale. So I'd believe it if someone said, they paid their way into actually being police officers.
for visibly unfit members, with viral images showing overweight personnel in uniform. For many South Africans, this raises serious doubts about the readiness of the country's security forces as a whole. On social media, frustration is clear. Tattoos don't stop one from doing their job, but obesity does, one user wrote. Another added, look at some of these officers. If they had to redo the fitness test, they'd definitely fail. Yet fitness was supposed to be one of the biggest requirements. Critics stress that the issue is not about body shaming but about capability. They argue that South Africa needs a police force that is physically able to
Ha 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 ha. Guys, like, okay, I get the tattoos, but tattoos, like, you have tattoos, you can still perform physically, and this job requires to be physical. Like, it don't matter how long you've been in the game. It doesn't matter. For me, it doesn't matter like how long you've been in the game or how long you've been an officer. Like, these tests should be regular and everyone has to pass every time. The moment you're considered out of shape, they might give you a time and say, or a time frame to say you can lose this weight. But if you fail the second time after that period, you are done. We are cutting you off the force because you'll not be able to do your job. Like I said, most of them can't even walk properly. So you can imagine if anything serious was to happen in the country.
respond to emergencies, not one preoccupied with appearance. The tattoo policy, they say, feels outdated and irrelevant in a country struggling with violent crime. This has sparked broader questions about SAP's leadership. Is the
Hey.
service prioritizing image over performance and appearances over public safety? What do you think? Should SAPS scrap its tattoo ban and instead enforce strict annual fitness standards for all officers? Or is the focus on image and discipline still important in maintaining professionalism?
Like, look at that. Those are our officers, our mighty officers. Tell me what you think, guys. Leave your comments below. Let's just talk about this because I feel like the tattoo thing should slide. But when it comes to fitness, I feel like that should be mandatory. That should decide who's in and who's out. I don't care. I don't care. You have to be able to run, Baba. You need to be able to tackle someone at any given moment. If you are an officer, it doesn't matter your age. Even age is not an excuse. You have to be physical. We see the marathon runners. You need to be physically fit as an officer to actually take care of business. You guys tell me what you think. Until the next video, guys. Peace.